Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D, POB. And if y'all new to the channel, man, y'all hit that like button one time for the one time. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man, and join the family, all right? So before we get this started, I definitely want to highlight this because as y'all know, Allen Iverson is my favorite player of all time. Like I said in my other video, man, I would debate anybody that was more worldwide influencing more than Michael Jordan, right? People wanted to play like Michael Jordan, but people actually wanted to be like Iverson. People wanted to dress like Iverson. People wanted to get braids like Iverson. Iverson had so much influence on the world and the NBA. The NBA would not be what it is if it wasn't for Iverson introducing hip hop into the NBA, into basketball. With that being said, this snake right here finally admits that he was wrong for snaking the man that put him on the map. If it wasn't for those Allen Iverson interviews that he used to do, like for all my true basketball fans, y'all know that Stephen A. Smith, before he was Stephen A. Smith of 2022, he used to have his own show. And one of his biggest shows that really put him on the map was the interview with Allen Iverson. And he was really close with Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson would do interviews with him, give him exclusive, info and stuff like that. So Allen Iverson really put this snake on the map. And the snake, as Stephen A. Smith is, he went and turned his back on Allen Iverson and wrote a very trash article bashing Allen Iverson. And when everybody did that, they was like, Stephen A., how can you talk bad on a man that puts you on the map? And that was the beginning of Stephen A. Snake, all right? Pretty much buck dancing for his zaddy because he wanted to make it. So he was willing to turn his back on a person that put him in position. Stephen A. admits pending damning article on Allen Iverson was his biggest regret of his career. Now, we can read all this, but here's this little article, this little conversation right here. So, fair use.
It's hard to admit this as an objective observer, a journalist, commentator, now all of this other stuff, but I love.
And objective observer, boy, this dude right here, hey, he is good with words. An objective observer, man, ain't nothing you do, ain't nothing that you observe is objective. You do it for an agenda. You're a agenda observer. You're not an objective observer. Boy, nigga, shut your ass up.
It's hard to admit this as an objective observer, a journalist, commentator, now all of this other stuff, but I love Allen Iverson. He's like a little brother to me. Being an African American from the streets of New York, knowing his story and knowing what he endured.
Why did you snake him? Being an African American from New York, why'd you snake him? Because you wanted to do what you had to do to please your zaddy. You was ready to start buck dancing, huh? Buck dancing, lame ass nigga.
We went through a lot together, covering him. I don't believe I'm sitting here in this position today if it were not for Allen Iverson.
I told you. Allen Iverson put this lame ass nigga on the map.
And he didn't always do the right things. And sometimes that stuff was hard to write. And a whole bunch of stuff I didn't say and I didn't write. But sometimes it left you no choice. his last stint with the Philadelphia 76ers.
You had a choice. You more than willing had a choice, and you picked your choice. You wanted to, because as we all know, YouTube, right? YouTube beef always gets more views than just regular videos. Drama, sex, scandals, people going to jail, that gets more coverage. Highlighting people's flaws and people's negatives and people's downfalls gets more recognition than them donating $5,000 or doing a back to school drive or helping out a family or doing anything positive. Doing anything positive doesn't get as much publicity as the negativity. So that's why you did it. You made a choice.
We didn't speak for 2 years because he was upset that I had written an article about him. He was away from the team. You know, supposedly his kid was sick or whatever, but then they saw him partying. And he didn't know any of this, but one of my editors said, I thought you said Allen Iverson was with his family. See, you know, he is. That's what he told me, whatever.
What does that have to do with basketball? Why are you talking about anything outside of basketball? What he does in his personal life, that's what he does in his personal life. I thought you was an objective observer of the game, of the sport, of what goes on between, was it 96 feet, 94 feet, 84 feet on the hardwood, in the arena, in the stadium. Isn't that what you're supposed to observe? You're not supposed to observe people's personal life. That's why it's called personal life. They're not Hollywood celebrities. They're NBA athletes. We know them for what they do on the court. So why are you even talking about this man's personal life? Lame ass nigga.
He turned around the computer and had video of Iverson surrounded by hundreds of people, you know.
So?
And he said, you write it or we'll take it out of your hands and we'll have our department write it. And so I had.
Pretty much what he's saying, if you want to elevate in this career, if you want to take your career to the next level, you got to start talking about these people's personal life, not just NBA. And that's what he's been doing ever since then. He talks about people's personal life, what they do. He personally attacks the men's character. Half of the time when he talks about sports, he don't talk about, especially black athletes. He don't talk about what they do on the court. They talk about his personal character, personal attacks. He makes it personal. He doesn't keep it basketball related. And that's one thing that I hate about Stephen A. Smith. So, as you see, he was forced to talk about Allen Iverson's personal life. Why would you force to talk about Allen Iverson's personal life? Now, keep in mind, back in these days, boy, the NBA did not like Allen Iverson for what he stood for, to what he looked like, for all the people that liked him. He was our hood Michael Jordan. Allen Iverson was our hood Michael Jordan, and the NBA knew that. So the NBA was, the NBA hated Allen Iverson. They hated Allen Iverson because they didn't want that hip hop image to tarnish their brand. But now look, in 2022, all you see is hip hop. You hear hip hop playing all day, every day during the NBA halftime show, during the commercials. You hear analysts quoting rappers. You see rappers doing halftime shows, promos, commercials, advertising. It's all hip hop now. Allen Iverson paved the way for that.
Had to write the story. And he was incredible. You write it or whatever. He turned around the computer and had video of Iverson surrounded by hundreds of people, you know. And he said, you write it or we'll take it out of your hands and we'll have our department write it. And so I had to write the story. And he was incredibly hurt. And we met up. He said, man, I don't care about the article. It's that it came from you.
Facts. Because he was used to other people writing that bull about him, but not his right-hand man. Not his right-hand man. He wasn't expecting his right-hand man that he put on the map, that he allowed to enter into his personal life and to give out details. He wasn't expecting his right-hand man to snake him. But the people that are close to you are the people that hurt you the most. And it hurts the most because you would never think that someone that you allow into your life would do something like that to you. When you hear stuff from other people that you don't care about say, you don't care about it because you don't know them. They don't know you. They just looking through the hater's lens. But when it's someone that's close to you, that you allow them to be in your life, then they go and backstab you, that hurts a lot more.
And when he said that, I felt this small.
Yeah.
Because I got it. I didn't know. He has a job as a player. I have a job as a reporter.
You're supposed to report basketball. You don't work for E. You don't work for CNN. You don't work for these other outlets. You work for ESPN, worldwide coverage of sports.
And that was it. And by that time, I was a columnist, et cetera, et cetera. And I looked at it as that. And I never thought, I'm here thinking he had a problem with the story. He had no problem with the story. He said, I deal with that every day. It's the fact that your name was on the bottom. And I really didn't say much.
Yeah.
But when I saw the hurt in his eyes, the story wasn't worth it to me.
Facts. Well, it's good to hear that he admits that he was wrong for doing that. But even though that you admit that you're wrong for doing that, you're still doing that in present day. Stephen A. Smith, it would be one thing if you were sorry that you did that to Allen Iverson and you changed, but you still haven't changed. You got even worse. So what you're doing to Allen Iverson, you're doing to Kyrie Irving, you're doing to KD, you're doing it to a lot of other black athletes. And that's the sad part about it. You attack people's character and you discuss their personal lives when you're supposed to be talking about sports and what they do on the court. Other than that, man, it's your boy Damn D POV. Make sure if y'all new to the channel, y'all hit that subscribe button. Lame ass nigga. And make sure y'all go follow my fitness channel too, man. I just started my detox. I'm about to go work out right now. I'm about to go do my abs. I'm going to post my ab workout routine on here, and I'm going to post what I'm eating during my cleanse. All right. So make sure if y'all want to lose weight, if y'all are interested in knowing what kind of cleanse I'm taking, I'm doing a 7-day juice detox. I just got done with day 1 yesterday, and I'm on day 2, and I'm going to post more videos later on today. So make sure y'all follow my Damn D Fit channel. Other than that, y'all leave a comment down below, and I'll see y'all later, man. Don't be a snake like Stephen A. Smith. Buck dancing ass nigga. I'm out.